The best way to watch anime in the comfort of your own home on all your devices is with Crunchyroll Premium, where you can watch new stuff and also old stuff as well. Shows you grew up with, every single episode of stuff like Naruto, Bleach, it's all on Crunchyroll Premium. Try it right now at crunchyroll.com/geekdom or click the link in the description. Hey guys, so I hope you're having a really good Saturday morning today. If it's Saturday morning where you happen to live, I think for most of us watching this it is. And we have some Dragon Ball Super spoilers for Chapter 67. These are new spoilers, not the stuff we've already covered. But unfortunately, the video I uploaded a couple of days ago covering the spoilers from a couple of days ago has been false copyright claimed by Shueisha. I do not know when it'll go back up. It will go back up eventually, but I don't know when it'll be. It may actually be after the manga chapter's already out, because it'll be out tomorrow for us all to read. And I know that it is Sunday, but I have been assured that it will be on the Viz and Shonen Jump app tomorrow. So no delays on that. Even though it is Sunday, and some would assume that the companies are closed on Sunday, it's not. So don't worry about that. Again, though, before then, let's get into some of these spoilers here for Chapter 67 of the manga as we begin the Granola arc, Granola the Survivor. Now, let's go ahead and get into it. So, first image here you see on your screen is basically what's happening is the heroes of this arc, which really a lot of people should be the heroes because, others did help. Like the old Dragon team helped, Yamcha even helped, but it looks like the Galactic Patrol is giving special medals, like the end of Star Wars, to Vegeta, Goku, Majin Buu, Jaco, and one more person, which we're going to talk about here in a minute. This is, again, newer stuff. So the first half of the manga chapter is, everybody hugging Goku and, everyone's all happy that the battle's over. And then, of course, this is now after that. They're getting medals for bravery and for defeating Moro, and the prisoners. So next image here. Just more of the awards and whatnot being given. And we have a surprise visitor, and it is indeed Merus. Now, many of you might be wondering, why is Merus alive? Why is Merus back already? It's only been a few chapters since he disappeared, thanks to breaking the angelic rule, and we do have an answer. And as you see right there, the Galactic King himself is the one that gives Merus the medal, and Goku is very shocked. Goku himself, I mean, look at Goku's face. He is shocked. It's almost like he's saying, damn, where did you come from? Because they couldn't really wish him back with the Namekian Dragon Balls, because I would think that an angel disappearing would be too powerful for the Namekian Dragon Balls, although not the Super Dragon Balls. They still have those in their back pocket if they need them. And then I love this picture right here, guys. This is one of my favorite images. This is such a funny picture. They're all together taking literally a snapshot, like a Polaroid. Just smiling and just being happy. And this to me is like really, I guess you could say this is like the real sort of arc ender. You know what I mean? Like that's the little image. I hope that when the anime comes back, they actually keep this there. Because it looks cool. It looks cool. So from DBS Hype, the translation is, how is Merus back to life? Here's the explanation. Merus indeed disappeared, but Grand Priest resurrected him as an ordinary being without angel powers. So he is now immortal. I know I've talked about this in previous videos, and I was a great prognosticator on this one because I thought that if they were going to bring Merus back, if they brought him back but stripped him, no, don't get excited, stripped him of his powers, not his clothing, then in that case, it would be a way to bring him back and have actual consequences for what he's done. I saw a lot of you guys in the comments talking about how you wanted like Goku to be depowered and whatnot, but it looks like that's not the case at all, because it looks like the celestial beings, the Grand Priest in them, were actually happy with what Goku did, probably because he actually won the fight. Had he lost the fight, it would have been a different story. It says here, Kaioshin is the one who asked Grand Priest to help resurrect Merus. He even intended to give his life to help Merus. So Merus does come off like a martyr in a way. If you could want to say that, I guess he is a martyr, but he did get brought back to life, so that's good, but he does not have his angelic power. So that means that in the family tree of Whis and the Grand Priest. The Grand Priest now has a son who's not an angel. Think about that. And he has and Whis has a brother who's not an angel. So it makes you wonder if he's still going to be able to hang out with them or not. You know what I mean? Like, are you going to be able to see your family? Do you even care? I mean, do the angels even have like dinners together? It makes you wonder about these kind of things in Dragon Ball. Maybe not. Maybe it's just me. But that is the explanation. It does cheapen death quite a bit, but at least this time, unlike previous times, at least there's a consequence. He can't be an angel again, which means that he can probably still fight. He may even know Ultra Instinct. Think about that. He may have retained the knowledge of Ultra Instinct, but he doesn't have angel power, so he might just become a regular, I don't want to say Z fighter because that's kind of an old term, but it is an official term. They said it in the anime Japanese version. But he might end up joining Goku for a few fights here and there. I mean, he could do it, just he's not an angel. Next image here. This is sort of the explanation of all the stuff that happened, where the Grand Priest pretty much forgave Goku. I mean, we see here Beerus and Whis bowing down to the Grand Priest. This is the continuation of, you know, the cliffhanger for the last chapter when Beerus left the fight. And Grand Priest was pretty much this. I said it in my previous video, it got taken down though. This became a joke because what basically we find out is that, you know, there's a Supreme Kai revealing, you know, what happened. I told y'all a minute ago what happened. And because the guards of Zeno are gone, and because Whis is the Grand Priest's son, Beerus has to be the one to play with Zeno, and that's what eventually leads to the scene of Zeno beating up on Beerus as you see it down here. But what I do love is this image up here of the Zeno guards in a... Dude, look at this image, bro. This is why I love Dragon Ball. This is why too many people who grew up with the dub or outside of Japan or people who are just casual fans, they don't understand that Dragon Ball is supposed to be very, very comedic and very satirical. You can't take it seriously. You know, I know that it was... The reason why I say the dub is because they kind of made Goku more of a superhero in that version, but Goku's always been kind of this empty-headed karate fighter. And most of you guys already know this. In fact, I'm pretty sure all you guys know this by now. But I mean, it confused people because they think Dragon Ball is a big superhero show. And there are aspects of that, but also Dragon Ball's fun. Like, it's not supposed to be that serious. And seeing, like, Zeno's guards there in the jacuzzi, in the hot tub, on vacation, is a great visual. I love it. I love that visual quite a bit. Now, and here, as we see Beerus kind of getting slapped around, that would, of course, lead us into space. And when we go into space, this is where we're going to really see the continuation of the story here. Where we move on. We officially move on to the Granola arc. I'm actually okay with the fact that the moral arc ends here and the Granola arc begins in the same chapter, because they did it before, but also to me, the Granola arc is a natural continuation of the moral arc, right? There's no time skip or anything like that. So to me, that's effective and that works. I am missing a bit of context here, a little tiny bit, but this image, we've seen it before. It should be no secret by now. It's 7-3's head. We've seen this image a bunch of times. He's waking back up again. He is indeed not dead. And here is basically this group who finds 7-3's head. And sorry about that, I coughed, so I'm going to re-record what I said a minute ago. As far as I can see, what's going on here is that these aliens found 7-3's head, and they're taking it, presumably to give it to Granola, but that may not be the case, and it could end up being a situation where and again, I have to look at the other images because I'm actually looking at this for the first time. This is all new to me, but it looks like what's happening here is they're retrieving the head, right? And Granola's gonna steal it, or they could be working for Granola. But I thought that they fought Granola, which is why I'm a little confused. But it looks like that's not the case here. It looks like this band, they're God, those hats are wacky, yo. Reminds me of Constable Zuvio. You might want to look that up if you don't know who that is. But again, don't have translations for this yet, so there's not much to really focus on there. I will have that for you guys later. And then here's the introduction of Granola, who, he's on the ship with them, so they seem to be working with Granola. We have Oatmeal, of course, and basically, now we know. So forget what I just said. Basically, he's, from what I understand, ordering them to get 7-3's head. So what do we know about this character so far? Some of y'all have said you think he's an angel. Some of y'all have said you think he's a Sephorian. I don't think he's either one, only because of we don't have enough evidence yet. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying we need more evidence. But one thing we know for certain is that he has knowledge of who 7-3 is. He either that or he was watching this fight. He may have been observing this entire moral arc from afar. He may have been watching what was going on from afar and now is deciding to step in there and maybe say something or get involved or do something with 7-3's head. I mean, for all we know, he may not even, we don't have translations yet, but he may not even be needing 7-3 to attack Goku. He might have his own intention. He might be using that to go to a different universe. I mean, guys, for all we know, he might be from Universe 11 or something, and maybe he wants to take the 7-3 clones and go to Universe 11. Who knows? There could be a lot of possibilities. The arc is just beginning. You know, the story has not been fleshed out yet. And if I were Toyotaro, I would take my time in fleshing that story out. Also, I want to do a quick plug. I have a video I did a few days ago I want you all to check out called Oob, Unlimited Potential, about the possibilities with Oob in the future of Dragon Ball Super. Really proud of that video, and one that might make you think a little bit about, you know, Oob and where they might go with him. I'm going to leave that link up at the end of this video. It'll pop up for you to see. Moving on, here we have like the firefight inside of Granola's ship, or whatever the case is. And, you know, whatever. I mean, we've seen some of these images before. Not quite from these angles, though. Very much like a Star Wars feel. There's a lot of Star Wars in this chapter, right? Very much a Star Wars type of thing. It reminds me of the opening of Star Wars. You know, when Vader walks into the room and the rebel troops are, like, firing at him or whatever. They weren't really from the rebellion, but they kind of were. They were and they weren't. You know, Vader knew it, but they were trying to hide that. So then here we have the 7-3 clones being unleashed. We've already seen the other image that came out the other day of Granola with the 7-3 clones. Here they are all out. And it looks like the way that this is drawn, you know, it looks like they're wearing brief underwear. Like, take a real good look at, I mean, obviously that's not the case. It's not literally briefs, but like the way that they look, it looks like they're wearing briefs, you know, in these images. Wacky. So here we have Granola fighting the 7-3 clone. So it looks like, and notice that Granola now is able to he wrote here OG72. So he's able to do something with his finger. I don't know if it's mind control. I don't know if it's just firing a blast at his head. I presume it's not. Again, we have to get the full manga chapter for me to give you context. I don't have it all. Please feel free to leave your theories down below. I'm always looking to see what you guys say. Especially when the video first drops. You know, the first ones usually get viewed really quickly by me. I don't know if y'all are, you know, that's just how it is with most YouTubers, I would say, the ones I've talked to. But anyways, Granola's there, and it looks like they're coming after him. So maybe the 7-3 clones are not under his control yet, or maybe they have revolted against him temporarily. I think he's going to be utilizing those clones for some kind of purpose. We just don't know what it is yet. And we're not going to know yet. That's something for next chapter, I'm pretty sure. And this last image here, I don't think we have any more after this. And it's basically, it looks like it's Granola. You can't see the entire image for some reason, and I'm not sure why. It's the lowest it goes. But it looks like it's Granola, like, doing something, and then, like, the 7-3's eyes spark. So it looks like he might be controlling them or somehow shutting off their processors or something like that. Again, I'm not really sure. I don't think he's killing them, but it's possible it could be. I mean, I couldn't tell you. It's difficult to say. So again, we will have full context of this very soon. I may drop one more video later today with the full manga spoilers. Like, if I'm able to get them from Hype or we post them publicly, like the full synopsis, I'll do a video on that later today. And then I'll do an actual, like, analytical breakdown tomorrow on the channel. Then, as of right now, the plan is that on Tuesday, I'm going to be doing a live stream. So I'll be joining you guys possibly Monday. It'll probably be Monday or Tuesday. I haven't decided yet which day, but I think it'll be Tuesday. We'll do a live stream talking about all of this, the manga chapter, your thoughts, what we're talking about going forward. And then Christmas Eve this week, I'm planning on recording a 4-person, it's going to be a moral arc recap with 3 other YouTubers coming to Geek Them 101. The plan right now is for it to be Opie Senpai, Unreal Ant, and Emish, and we're going to be doing a full review of the entire Moro arc, like a roundtable discussion, and it could be like an hour long. It's going to be super long, really in depth. You're going to hear all our thoughts together, having a discussion back and forth, agree, disagree. So it will be a lot of fun. So if you guys are playing your video games on Christmas Eve, opening your presents up, whatever you do on Christmas, you're going to have something to listen to. You know what I mean? And I thank you again for another year of the support that you guys have given me. And we still got a lot more videos coming, but this ain't over yet. We got more videos coming by the end of the year, yo. Still got a couple of surprises for y'all. In fact, I got a big surprise coming up very soon. Very big collaboration on the channel before the end of the year. And much more. So, yeah, look forward to that. And again, take care of yourself and each other during this holiday season. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, notifications. You know that, all the drill. And anyways, yeah, I'll see y'all later today or tomorrow, depending on what we get. Talk to you soon.